another day, another qualifying, and another day of toxicity of the Red Bull fans via social media. They never learn. The stupid, inept Red Bull geeks, inbred geeks. You know, Formula One used to be a nice place. They used to have nice fans until Max Verstappen come along and brought his toxic Dutch army with him, his orange army, all carrot heads. These fans should be outlawed from Formula One. Outlawed. When a man crashes into a gate, why cheer? And he wasn't just. I don't understand if you're gonna cheer for Lewis Hamilton. I know they don't like him because he's black. I understand it. It's been documented. We saw pictures. We've seen it. But George Russell crashed and they still cheered again. Why? Why would the Red Bull fans do that? You know why? Because they are toxic. They are toxic for Formula One. And the quicker he stops, the quicker he leaves Formula One, because he said he's planning on leaving Formula One in about 3 or 4 years. Good riddance. Yeah, I'm referring to Max Verstappen. Good riddance. Don't let the door hit you when you leave. Do one. Never come back out on the TV ever again. You are no good for Formula One. You're toxic as well. The Red Bull team are toxic to the core. Helmut Marko. Why is he still here? Why is Helmut Marko still on my TV? Why does people give this guy a platform? Every single day he's in the newspaper. Every single day he's talking shit on the newspaper. Why don't the Red Bull boss, the guy who owns the Red Bull dreams, get rid of him? Why is he here? What is his knowledge? What is his knowledge doing to Max Verstappen? His knowledge, he's got no knowledge. This guy should just retire, get his walking stick, and go and sit on a chair and fart all day. No need to be in Formula One. Get out, we don't want you. Nobody likes you. I don't think even Christian Horner likes you. I don't think Christian Horner even likes Helmut Marko, to be fair. I think when Helmut Marko comes out in the news and starts spreading his shit in the news, the first thing that Christian Horner says, he goes, oh no, not again. When is someone going to shut this idiot up? When is someone going to shut this idiot up, Helmut Marko? Just get off my TV. That's what they are. They're rotten to the core. The Red Bull fans, particularly Max Verstappen fans, rotten to the core. We do not want them in Formula One ever. The majority of the Max Verstappen fans are racist. Standard. I don't give a shit if you don't agree with me. I know I'm right. It's been documented fact. Them Red Bull geeks what don't like Hamilton, they don't like him because he's black. Simple. Very simple. They know he's the best driver, but they won't admit that to you. They know he's the best driver. 100% they know. But they're not going to admit that, because if they admit that, they're going to think, oh no, we're going to let Max Verstappen down. But deep down, they know that Lewis Hamilton is the GOAT of Formula One. 8-time world champion, pole position record, more poles than anybody, more lockout race wins. Any record you can think of, Lewis Hamilton has broken. And they know it. But the stupid geeks have probably been watching Formula One for 1 or 2 years. They've watched Drive to Survive. They've come along into Formula One and watched Drive to Survive. And they Google a bit of information and they think they know about Formula One. Do not come on my Twitter. Do not come on my YouTube and ever tell me about Formula One. You know jack shit. And when you try and confront them on Twitter, you see the numbers. John 12789999999. And they got a picture of Taylor Swift. Exactly. Taylor Swift. You got some stupid geek. He's got Max Verstappen as a backdrop and a picture of Taylor Swift. And it says "Can't created" 1 week ago. Get off my Twitter feed. And I love, you know the best thing about it? I love reporting them. Best thing, and get their Twitter off Twitter. Their accounts off Twitter. We do not want you here. Now, the sprint weekend. Personally, they shouldn't have had it here. Track's too small. Track's too small. 20 laps of the sprint. This track is the second or third smallest track on the calendar. Why did you move it from Silverstone? Why? Why did you move the sprint weekend from Silverstone? It was perfect there. Silverstone is the fourth biggest track on the calendar. They had it at Monza, they had it at Brazil, they had it at Silverstone. Why couldn't you just leave it? Why didn't you just add a few more if you wanted to? Why take it away from Silverstone? I do not know why they've got the sprint weekend here at the Red Bull Ring. The track is too small. They're going to come out tomorrow to do the sprint race. They're going to come out tomorrow. They're going to come out tomorrow in the sprint race. 20 laps. It's going to take them 8 minutes to complete. 20 laps. It's pathetic. The track is too small to have a sprint weekend. But you know why they're doing it? It's all for Max Verstappen. It's all for Red Bull. They know Red Bull's got a good record here. So they think, you know what? How we're going to get more points? We're going to have a sprint weekend and we're going to have it at the Red Bull Ring. Because it favours Max Verstappen. Everybody knows the best car here at the Red Bull Ring in the past has been the Red Bull. This track is designed for the Red Bull car. The Red Bull car have designed their car around this track. That's how it goes. Simple. If you don't know that, I don't know what's wrong with you. You must have an IQ as a box of crayons. Very simple if you don't understand that. If you can't fathom that in your brain. This car is made for this track is made for the Red Bull car. Very simple. Now, I'm not shocked that like I just said, Max Verstappen got the pole or whatever it is, because you got the sprint weekend. The races tomorrow. We got the sprint race, and the sprint race will determine grid position on Sunday. I do like the sprint weekend, but I just think they shouldn't have had it here. They should have had it at a bigger track. That's just my opinion, a bigger track. Why didn't you have the sprint weekend at Spa? Spa's perfect to have the sprint weekend. The biggest track on the calendar. Have the sprint weekend there. It makes sense. It's a historic track. Much better than the Austrian track is good, but it's small. It's not really good for a sprint weekend. But anyway, Perez. I'm not going to go into the review. You know what happened. This is just a quick video. Perez finished 4th place. But a few minutes ago, it just got announced on the internet. It just got announced that Red Bull... It just got announced on the internet that Perez he got a penalty for exceeding track limits. Now, I thought Perez was going to get a 5 place. I thought Perez was going to get a 5 place grid penalty, like he'll go back 5 places. The guy's gone back about 8-9 places. He's going to be in 13th place tomorrow, which I'm not really complaining about, because I hope Red Bull, like I said on my last video, I hope Red Bull never finish a race ever. I hope they have about 4 DNS in a row. That would make my week. That would make my year. But Perez is going to be in 13th place tomorrow. He's going to be behind Lewis. And the reason why he's going to be behind Lewis is because Lewis crashed out in Q3. Lewis was on for a P2. He set the times and I was shocked. I never thought. That's when you know that the Mercedes is right there. The Mercedes car is just as fast, in my opinion. It's just as good as the Red Bull car now. It's up there. It can compete. It can compete for wins and podiums. I never thought that the Hamilton was going to set them sector times today. Hamilton was the fastest in Q2. Q3 was setting the fastest sector after fastest sector, and all of a sudden he came off. He got caught up in the crosswind, just like Lando Norris did. He got caught up in the crosswind, and that was it. He was gone out the race. And the Red Bull geeks, we know what the Red Bull geeks are. No class, stupid Red Bull geeks. Cheer him because he crashed into the barrier. Whatever, man. You're gonna cheer as much as you want. I don't care. Everybody knows you're toxic. Everybody knows that the Red Bull fans are toxic, and everybody knows that the Red Bull cheats. And I'm glad they'll always have that reputation while they have Max Verstappen and that gang in that team. As long as Helmut Marko was still there and Christian Horner's still there, Max Verstappen was still there, the toxicity in that team will continue. So they cheered when Lewis came off. Lewis came off. He was a bit short-winded. He seemed all right. Came off the track with dignity. Didn't moan about it. Just done his thing. So we came out and he says, look, at the end of the day, I'm out, guys. That's it. So it was about 6 minutes off. They continued the qualifying and George Russell was going for a fastest lap and he failed as well. Just before the last sector, it was turn 6 because Hamilton spun off at turn 7. George Russell spun off at turn 6. I think it was turn 6 or turn 7, one of them. But it was just before the straight. He came off. His back end slipped and then he went into the barrier. Lewis was the crosswind, but I don't know what George's was. He's lost his back end. Now, the last couple of races, George has finished 8th place. Now, George needs to start doing better in qualifying. I know he's leading Hamilton 6-5, but if you look at the circumstances, you can see why. Hamilton came off, Russell came off. That's it. That was the end of it. Max Verstappen got pole. Second was Charles. And third, now, I think Russell's going to be third now. No, Sainz is third because, Sainz stayed third because I think it was fourth originally, Perez, but he's got the group penalty, so now Russell is going to be starting on fourth and Sainz is going to be third anyway. So it's the top three, Verstappen, Leclerc and Sainz for the sprint race tomorrow. I think it's going to be 20 laps, which I think is pointless round here. It's going to be an 8-minute race and it's going to be over. This is why the sprint races should be at a bigger track. But that's just my opinion. So this is the end of the review. This is the end of the qualifying review. Tomorrow is going to be the sprint race. I'll be doing a review on that as well. And I'm going to be a live virtual map, live timings with music on my YouTube channel and my Twitch channel at the same time. So look out for that tomorrow for the qualifying. No, for the race, sprint race. I'm getting confused here. Sprint race, sprint qualifying, whatever it is. So don't forget I'm on iTunes and Spotify, Solo P1 F1 reviews. So you go onto Spotify, go into iTunes, type in Solo P1 F1 reviews and I'll pop up. You'll see my red logo. That's me. Subscribe, follow, give Spotify and iTunes some love. And all my socials are going to be at the bottom or they'll be at the top of the screen now. There's my socials. So go and hit me a like, hit me a sub. I work hard. I do my best. This is Solo P1, the honest F1 reviewer. I'm always going to tell you the truth. If you've been following me for years, I've been doing this is my 5th year I've been doing it. I'm on my 5th year's anniversary. 5th year anniversary of doing this. So show me some love, man. See you later, guys. Solo P1, see you tomorrow for the sprint race. Bye.